What makes a good life versus a bad life? Marcus Aurelius has some interesting wisdom around this. He says, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." And I think this rings true with all of the modern uh, research around neuroscience and things like that. Wherever we send our thoughts, right? If we focus on negative or if we focus on positive, that's where our energy um, flows to. And wherever our energy flows to is where we make our emotional home. So, for example, if you are continually thinking angry thoughts, your emotional home is angry. Therefore, in every scenario, you start seeing everything from the vein of angry. So, somebody gives you a present. Now you're angry that it's blue instead of green. Or if you're presented with an opportunity, well, why isn't it a better opportunity? Versus if your emotional home is, say, gratitude, then everything that happens throughout the day is seen through the lens of gratitude. And that's really what Marcus Aurelius is talking about. Our life is what our thoughts make it. So think about, what is your emotional home? What is your go to emotion? Think of any scenario. Today, for example, what events happened today and how did you react to them? Is there a trend? Is there a commonality? And this is where the interesting thing that neuroscience is telling us now is that our brains are plastic. We have the ability to change our thought patterns, change our subconscious, the programming that drives our life. Bob Proctor refers to it as paradigms. Um, the community of coaching refers to it as the subconscious or unconscious. They're all the same kind of terms that are trying to describe the same thing. Um, we have predefined patterns. The brain was designed to conserve energy. Therefore, the first time we meet something, we use a lot of brain power to figure it out, create a process, and then that process gets stored that we repeat over and over and over again, which is really great to conserve energy in a calorie low environment. But today, we don't need that as much, but we still have that programming. So when we see that donut, for example, and we know we shouldn't eat it, but we are programmed to do what we're enjoying, right, which is eating it, instead of saying, no, I'm trying to get healthy and lose weight or something like that, we're just going to go ahead and eat it. We're like, why the hell did I do that? That's the programming. Whenever you really don't know why you did something, it's probably your base programming. The cool thing is we can change that. Once we identify where we are and where we want to go, we can start analyzing our habits. Now, it takes time, takes effort, but we can rewire that. And that's the really cool thing. We also can do that with memories. Let's say you had a slightly traumatic event that is kind of looping in the background. You're kind of watching it or hearing it over and over again. We can turn that memory into something positive. And when we're walking through life, what is our emotional home? We can rewire that. Practice gratitude, for example, in every moment. So instead of, say, somebody who's angry, right, says, "Oh, damn that person for whatever," you could say, that's interesting. How could I do that differently? So you can start moving it towards the type of environment that you want. I hope this kind of helps you in some way today. If you'd like to talk more about it or have some book suggestions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Otherwise, have a beautiful day.